Good evening and welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Dan Hagan. We start tonight with broadband access. Rural communities like the Northwoods need a way to connect to the world, and in the 21st century, that means the internet. The town of Boulder Junction has been working for the past few years to create high-speed broadband access for its residents. Newswatch 12's Michael Lodholtz shows us how the town's broadband project is already showing positive impacts in the community.
For Bill Namath, Boulder Junction is paradise.
It's just a spectacular place. The people are great.
Bill Namath says there's still room for improvement, especially when it comes to internet speed.
Everything is connected to the internet today.
For the past 2 years, he's been hard at work with the Boulder Junction Broadband Committee.
It's been just fantastic for the community. There's been so much community support. It's a significant investment for the community, for the state of Wisconsin.
Since then, the town has come a long way with broadband. What used to be an area full of lagging connection is now competing with urban areas in Wisconsin.
Broadband is really connection to the internet, and that over the last 30 years has changed significantly from dial-up using your phone line with a modem to now what we're doing here in Boulder Junction is fiber optic high-speed broadband.
Phase 1 of the committee's project included securing a grant that brought high-speed internet to 55% of the town. They are preparing for Phase 2, which Namath says is a crucial part to the project's success.
It's being able to download the information from the internet faster, and more importantly, and it becomes more important every day, is to upload information to the cloud.
All Boulder Junction residents and businesses are eligible for free broadband installation. The deadline for free installation is June 15th. Namath thinks that expanding broadband will help more people enjoy this Northwoods paradise. Reporting in Boulder Junction, Michael Lodholtz for Newswatch 12.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, a beautiful day out there in the Northwoods.
Yeah, mostly cloudy 70s are out there right now. A couple of you, even some low 80s, but things are about to change. Temperature-wise first, though, we're hanging out in the 70s to low 80s. Very comfortable, above average temperatures today. We'll do it again tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow, we're going to go for record high temperatures in the upper 80s to low 90s tomorrow across parts of central Wisconsin. Right now, those storms across western Wisconsin, far western Wisconsin, will try to make its way into the Northwoods tonight. So it'll likely get a little loud around here between, say midnight and 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Be ready for that. Likely in a dying out phase, though, so severe weather threats pretty low. But a couple of these could give us some gusty winds, also some hail and torrential downpours. Already, tornado watches across the western areas, and here likely will not be expanded eastward tonight after midnight. So our forecast then tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies, showers and storms late. They could be strong to locally severe with low temperatures down near 62. Your full forecast is coming up, Dan.
Wisconsin Republicans hired Michael Gableman to investigate the 2020 election. That investigation is now put on pause, but taxpayers are still paying Gableman. The investigation is paused while 5 lawsuits play out. Gableman will be paid $5,500 per month going forward. Before the pause, he was being paid $11,000 per month. Gableman's review was originally supposed to end in October, but last month, Speaker Robin Voss allowed the contract to go forward indefinitely. Gableman has turned in 2 interim reports that did not include any evidence to show there was widespread fraud in the 2020 election won by President Joe Biden. Biden carried Wisconsin by nearly 21,000 votes, an outcome that has survived recounts, partisan and nonpartisan reviews, and numerous lawsuits. A man who exchanged gunfire with a police officer in northeastern Wisconsin has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. Carl King was convicted in March of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. Officers suspected King may have been intoxicated when he drove to the Oneida police station on February 21st, 2021. He then got out of his vehicle with a handgun and exchanged gunfire with an officer. King was struck in the leg. The officer was not injured. The complaint said King wanted police to shoot him. A judge also sentenced King to 15 years of extended supervision. 24-year-old Taylor Shabiznis was back in Brown County Court on Tuesday. She's accused of killing and dismembering a Green Bay man. Shabiznis received a second competency exam prior to her latest appearance. The court is now determining if she's competent to stand trial. Another hearing has been set for May 19th. Judge Thomas Walsh previously said the initial court-ordered evaluation that indicated Chabusiness is competent to proceed with a trial. The Merrill Area Public School District will be seeing a familiar face as their leader. The high school principal is becoming the district superintendent. Shannon Murray will be the next superintendent of the Merrill School District. He'll replace John Sample, whose retirement was approved the day of the spring elections. Murray has been the Merrill High School principal for 16 years, and he is excited to take on this new challenge.
It's exciting. It's a pretty big task coming up. We've got some things to address here in our district, but for me, it's kind of like the next logical progression in my career, and I'm excited to be taking that role on.
Murray says the top priority he has right now is to pass the referendum in the fall. Doing that will allow the school to have more money to meet the needs of their students.
Yeah, I believe that our community supports education, supports our schools. Post-referendum, I've heard from many in our community that they just didn't have the information that they needed.
Murray is happy that he will stay in the Merrill area. He will be working in the superintendent position on July 1st, 2022. New development at Rhinelander's Hodag Park will begin construction soon. Today there was a groundbreaking ceremony. Newswatch 12's Kyle Pazorski gives us a look.
A ceremonial groundbreaking took place on Wednesday at Hodag Park for a new stage to be built right behind where I stand.
It is for the community, by the community.
Loads of community support was required to make a scene like Wednesday possible. Gina Heck from the Rhinelander Community Foundation believes the outdoor space will benefit the city.
I think a lot of unique experiences and community gathering, fellowship opportunities will happen here, and we hope that this is just the beginning.
Over $400,000 were raised for the project, including more than 67 individual donors.
So, fundraising is always a process.
Rhinelander's new mayor, Chris Hannes, was on hand for the ceremony, saying community support was crucial to getting it done.
We had a community foundation, some private donors, some business donors, as well as the city. So, this was really a community effort of bringing a lot of people together to make sure this happens, to provide a better service for our community.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
When built, this new stage will offer residents an opportunity to play music, host weddings, or pretty much anything else. Reporting here in Rhinelander, Kyle Pazorski, Newswatch 12.
Severe weather toppled trees, barns, and more in Wisconsin yesterday. Coming up, we'll take a look at some of that damage after weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
Violent and destructive riots in Kenosha, the Waukesha Christmas Parade tragedy, record-high homicides in Milwaukee. From defunding our police to releasing violent felons with low or no bail, liberal Democrats have created the worst crime wave in decades. Senator Ron Johnson is standing with our brave law enforcement officers to keep Wisconsin families safe, and he wants to keep violent criminals behind bars where they belong.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
When the insurance company knows that Bygoff and Rohde is on the other side, they know they're in for a fight. They know that if they're not being fair with our client, they're going to find themselves in court, which is the last place they want to end up. So many attorneys will take in a case, but they won't go to court. That's the only way you can hold an insurance company accountable to make certain that you're getting the compensation that you deserve for the injuries you've suffered. And that's how Bygoff and Rohde gets results for its clients.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's grand opening sale and receive massive savings along with free carpet installation. Take advantage of grand opening savings at the brand new Eagle River store and all existing locations. Come see why builders and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs. And receive huge savings at the Carpet City Flooring Center grand opening sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Mel's Trading Post, a downtown Rhinelander landmark locally owned for over 70 years. Get your spring and summer sporting goods with ease from our experienced staff and get expert advice. Come down and see our great selection, open 7 days a week for your convenience.
There you are. Welcome welcome back, my friends. All right, we're going to go for record high temperatures tomorrow, most of which are near 90. We could do that tomorrow afternoon with some sunshine in there as well. Today, though, right now, we're at 78 Arborvita. We were 80 last hour there, 72 in Rhinelander, 75 for Green Bay. So we're all nice and comfy out there. The average high being mid-60s. We're all above that today. We'll be well above that tomorrow. And there's lots of heat to our west. A warm front, though, is just to our north right now and moving to the north. So that's going to suck up all this warm air there, move it up this way. And that's going to give us temperatures tomorrow in the upper 80s. And again, a couple of you could flirt with 90 tomorrow. I've gone 86, but again, that may be a bit conservative. 84 for Friday, 78 for Saturday. And then, uh-oh, what happens here? A cold front's going to come through on Saturday and cool us off. Not cold, where we're supposed to be, with highs back in the 60s through much of next week. All right, the allergies are about to go bonkers around here. If you're sniffling a season, this could be a reason why. Tree pollen, moderate to high category now. Grass pollen, moderate. Look for the grass to kind of shoot up here rather quickly as we start mowing our lawns and getting into the spring and summer months. And then tree pollen, again, is just off the charts right now, likely even getting higher for Friday and Saturday. So we are walking a line right now across the Great Lakes with severe weather potential in the area. There's a strong system in the neighborhood, also lots of instability. We have heat, we got moisture, it's humid outside, dew points are high. So basically a thunderstorm is possible at any given moment between now and say Friday afternoon, and any of those could be strong to locally severe. Right now, those are across parts of western Wisconsin. There's lots of atmospheric gymnastics going on here, energy in the atmosphere. Right now, lots of cloud cover, but off to our west, there's some stuff there, and that'll likely regenerate tonight and come through as a line of showers and storms after midnight in a dying out fashion. So severe weather threat tonight's pretty darn low, but again, this could be loud this evening with some gusty winds, lots of lightning and thunder, and some hail. That pushes through then tomorrow. Here's midday tomorrow, 3:30. The sun's going to come out with a south breeze and really give temperatures a boost into tomorrow night before a cold front's going to come through on Friday and Saturday. That one could also cause some severe weather across our region late Friday and Saturday. Severe threat right now, though, tornado watches across parts of western Wisconsin will likely not be extended east this evening. We should be in a pretty good spot as they die out tonight. Our forecast then tonight, though, is scattered showers and a couple of storms out there, likely non-severe, but yeah, there could be some rumbles of thunder in there, hail and strong winds with low temperatures down near 62. For tomorrow, all right, so partly cloudy skies. The big story tomorrow are temperatures, highs upper 80s and maybe even a 90, and incredibly humid tomorrow with a couple of thunderstorms across the area once again. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a chance for storms tomorrow and Friday into Saturday. Then the cold front comes through and we cool off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday with highs back in the 60s. Dan?
U.S. drug overdose deaths hit a record high in 2021. New CDC data indicates that nearly 108,000 people died of drug overdoses last year. That's 50% higher than in 2019. About 2/3 of last year's deaths involved fentanyl or other synthetic opioids. The director of the National Institute on Drug Abuse says drug overdose rates have been steadily increasing for decades, but researchers say the pandemic made the problem worse. Health experts say more access to the opioid overdose reversal drug Narcan could help reduce deaths. The baby formula shortage could ease up over the next few weeks. That's the hope, as Abbott Nutrition, which makes a number of popular formulas, looks to reopen its plant in Sturgis, Michigan. It was shut down earlier this year after 3 brands of powdered baby formula made at the plant were recalled because of potential bacterial infections. Since then, the company says it's been working to improve safety and maintenance protocols. If the FDA gives the thumbs up, the company says the plant could be up and running within 2 weeks. That means their formula could be back on store shelves in 6 to 8 weeks. The company said it understands the formula shortage is urgent and hopes the operations will be up and running again soon. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is calling for the ATF to revoke a license of a Nevada-based gun distributor called Polymer 80. Since January, the NYPD has taken approximately 200 ghost guns off the streets, up from 148 in 2020. The NYPD reports approximately 80% of ghost guns include Polymer 80 parts. Mayor Adams said these guns are not toys, yet they are shipped like toys that simply need assembly. Residents in Polk County, Wisconsin are assessing the damage after Monday's storms. Trees were toppled and barns were flattened when dangerous weather rolled in. Reg Chapman reports on the cleanup effort.
We're a beautiful county, a tourist county, but we've suffered some damage in the last 24 hours.
Polk County was beaten up a bit by Mother Nature when two storms ripped through the area.
The first storm come through about 10:30 in the morning, and that one was really tough on the structures. A lot of barns, a lot of roofs. That storm had some large hail.
The storm hit St. Croix Falls and tracked northeast. The path of destruction could be seen from one family farm to the next.
The wind was so strong that it moved this line of hay bales. They're 1,500 pounds each, turning this one on its side.
It was a relatively narrow swath. It started about at Tom's down there, and we're about the far southern edge.
Deb Petzel says this barn was built sometime before 1900. First wind, then hail took it down. A local artist now hopes to use what's left.
As we take barn wood, metal, reclaimed materials from around wherever we get it, and then we turn it into art again, so it lives on.
While helping clean up, Randy Lee will use this reclaimed wood to frame his photography.
How do you pick out the wood?
One way of making sure this historic part of Polk County continues to tell its story.
Still got nice grain to it. That's good wood to work with.
Views from Sky 4 show downed trees and power lines and the number of crews in town to help restore power to hundreds of homes.
There were over 700 people without power yesterday, but most of those were restored probably by 4 o'clock in the afternoon. However, that evening storm came through and more people were out of power.
Only a handful of people are waiting for power, while others continue to show how resilient people are here, helping each other bounce back after a tough blow from Mother Nature.
The Brewers concluded their 3-game series with the Cincinnati Reds today. We'll hear how the Brew Crew stuck around till the very end, that after the break.
Mr. Street Taco Truck Guy.
First off, you never saw me here. I'll take your mango shrimp street tacos.
So you like ours better than the ones in your truck? I can still see you.
3 for $6 mango shrimp street tacos, only at Taco John's.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500-plus projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
Oh, love that Chevy Blazer. That's our next SUV. Love that Equinox. That's our next SUV.
Nice Trailblazer.
It was love at first sight. What?
The Chevy family of SUVs. Find new options. Find new roads.
It's Chevy Sport Utility Spring. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing or get a $1,000 cash allowance on all 2022 Equinox models. Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in Wisconsin.
This ain't about the donor class with their name on trucks, nor the establishment. Man, they failed us for decades. This is about the ones who work for a living, just worry about safe streets and buying groceries. Warrior conservatives. This is about Kevin Nicholson, one of us. The Marine who never forgot how to fight. It's in his gut. Conservatives, rise up. We have a leader.
Don't miss 3 all-new episodes of TV's #1 rated Night of Dramas.
He's dying. She's his only chance to get a liver.
If she's healthy enough to donate, it can be life-threatening. It's not my life I'm most concerned about.
You have been training Gallo.
Yeah.
I can't have you poaching my crew. Back off.
He tries to recreate a happy childhood, and when it doesn't work, he kills him.
Unfortunately, the only thing I'm not hearing is evidence. An all-new Chicago Wednesday, tonight on NBC.
Contact Culligan, your local water expert.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
The Brewers wrapped up their trip to Cincinnati with an unfortunate 11-14 loss ending the series 1-2 in the Reds' favor. The game was a heavy-hitting affair with 8 home runs going the distance for both teams. Though the game did not go the way the Brewers had hoped, Christian Yelich was able to hit for a cycle for the 3rd time in his career. Interestingly enough, all 3 of Yelich's cycles have come against the Reds, and with this one, the former NL MVP is now tied for the all-time record for cycles. The Brewers will hope for better luck on Friday when they take on the Marlins in Miami at 5:40. The NBA is mourning the death of Hall of Fame basketball star Bob Lanier. The league says Lanier died Tuesday surrounded by family after a short illness. Lanier played center for 14 years with the Detroit Pistons and Milwaukee Bucks, who he led to 5 consecutive division titles. His impact went well beyond the court, though. As president of the National Basketball Players Association, Lanier played a key role in negotiating a game-changing collective bargaining agreement. He also inspired young people around the world, serving as the league's global ambassador for more than 30 years. Lanier retired in 1984 and was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1992. He was 73 years old. We'll be right back.
Research shows that adding menthol actually makes tobacco more addictive. And this is a real issue. Tobacco companies have been targeting low-income neighborhoods and racial and ethnic groups for decades. Tobacco is changing parents. We've got to keep up.
I just scratch my head over these career politicians. They get in there and they just never want to leave. I'm going to give this my all for 4 years, work very hard. I'm going to do it for the greater good of all the people of Wisconsin, not the special interests. I think the lobbyists are not going to like me at all. They're going to be very frustrated. I'm not beholden to them. Didn't take any money from them, won't take any money from them. I'm going to do what's right for all the people of Wisconsin.
Jim Michaels for governor.
And I walked right into U.S. Cellular and I said I want to choose any phone in here for free.
What'd he say?
He said, sure. Really nice guy. I had my pick of any phone from any brand, free, even the newest ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the big screen?
Yeah.
Big storage?
Yeah.
Fits in your pocket?
Fits in my pocket. You know, it's a big phone, and that's what I wanted, and I got what I wanted.
At U.S. Cellular, we put you first. So choose any phone free. Plus, get unlimited data for just $30 a month. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
At Len's Truck, we've made the buying experience fast and easy. All our trucks are guaranteed clean, certified, can be bought hassle-free online, and can be delivered right to your door. It's our way of saying thanks to our past and future customers for the last 35 years. And when you buy a Len's Truck, know that you're buying the best used truck money can buy. Go now to lenstruck.com. You'll find over 800 used trucks, all priced to move. Go now to lenstruck.com.
Len's Truck. Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Our kids have to navigate a world that is crowded with flashy tobacco products and manipulative tactics most parents don't know anything about. Tobacco companies are working hard to keep young people hooked and parents out of the loop. Tobacco is changing parents. We've got to keep up.
Huge auction, Merrill, Wisconsin. Chevrolet truck, John Deere lawn tractor, gorgeous antiques, home content, sporting goods, tools, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Take it away, boys.
Everyone take a look at one of our directors, Paul. Here's him in Minneapolis yesterday eating 2 bacon burgers in between grilled cheese sandwiches. A very American meal, Jeff, because Paul is now an American citizen. He passed his citizenship test yesterday. There he is. So sorry about that, Canada, but he's one of ours now, Jeff.
You said about that?
Oh, yeah.
The accents are coming out right now. All right, let's check out. Congratulations, Paul, by the way. Well deserved. He's working hard on that for a long time. All right, temperature-wise today, it's very nice outside and incredibly humid. You may hear your air conditioner kick in tonight and especially tomorrow, with highs tomorrow back in the upper 80s to a couple low 90s. And we'll get some storms in here tonight, likely in a dying out phase after midnight. Those could be a bit squirrely. We're talking some loud thunder boomers, maybe some hail and gusty winds in there as well. And then looking ahead, your 7-day includes a chance of storms tomorrow morning, and we should be dry through much of tomorrow. Another round of weather gets in here Friday, ending on Saturday. That's a cold front that's going to really cool us off. That start next week.
Thank you, Jeff. We'll have more weather and news for you on Newswatch 12 at 10. Wheel of Fortune is up next.